Hello viewers, this is Athan Immortal. The following video shows a player I encountered using cheats in Watch Dogs. If you stick around after the video, I'll do some commentary with slow motion footage to show you everything that was going on, and I'll give you some helpful tips for playing the 1v1 hacking game. For now, I'll leave you with my live commentary. Hey, 6729. A potential gain of 224. I think this person's maybe up to something nefarious.
One of our high-value targets is in town.
Ooh, where is that?
And install a back door for us.
It's right up. Is that a CTOS tower? Or is that? No, that's that place that's being built, the construction zone. Yeah, that's got to be deliberate, surely. Okay, I think I can go around here. And stop here. Get out of the car. And jump the fence. Then come on. You know you want to. Come on, you know you want to climb it. Climb it. There you go. Okay. What is this guy up to? And can I get a lock on him? More importantly, can I piggyback through the cameras? Oh, that one's in use. See that? Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I did that. Yes, indeed. Well, there's no use in backing out of this. He's definitely aware of me and he's waiting on people coming in. If I could just get an angle. Oops. He's using that camera now. Seriously, is there no camera I could use to get a look at him? Oh, look at the bombs. Oh, he set all these traps here. Okay. Oh. Oh, let me get a looky in the camera, come on. Oh, I can just get to that camera. And that one, come on. Got you. Gonna get as far away as I can from this one. Getting dive bombed by a moth at the minute as well. Okay, oh, this is a terrible location for this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna try for just quickly consider my options. Do this. I'm gonna leave the car there and Oh, he's jammed very quickly there. Okay. Take a quick car. Don't think I'm going to be able to finish this one necessarily. We'll see. Just try and keep an eye. Oh, there he is. Oh, did you see that? He's hacking. Did you see that little jump there? Yeah, I might not be able to win this one if he's cheating. Just run around over there. Now if he's outside the circle he'll get a look. Yeah. He's trying to jam comms again, but he's used it. I think... oh, there he is. Round the back of there. Yeah, look at that, look at that. That's cheating. Gonna try and play into that a bit. Just so he gets the... that way when the circle went down he didn't get an exact marker to where it was. Yeah, look at that. Cheater. Fucking cheater. $6,729. Well, they have to know it's only these. It's got only a matter of time. It's going to get me there. And he's going to be able to chase me pretty well with those hacks. But we'll see. Yeah, look at that. Able to keep up with me on foot. Fucking cheater. Wow, just when you thought you loved the game. Is this going to be enough? Can I get out of range of him and stay out of range? Am I going to beat the hacker? Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. What did I get? 157. Sitting there, camping, trying to pull people in and cheating like an idiot at a game like this as well. Why bother? Hello viewers, I just wanted to follow up the video with some explanation of what was going on, as well as some slow motion footage in case you missed some of the action, as a lot of it happened very quickly. I'll also talk about one or two of the most helpful meta rules in the hacking game that might help you when you play. At the start I commented that because of the score being offered, he might be up to something nefarious. By that I was actually still meaning within the context of the game. Sometimes you'll hack into someone who is deliberately hiding in wait for intruders into their game. I didn't actually think I was going to run into a cheater. Typically, any reward over 50 points means that the player has either hacked Bloom affiliates to raise their wanted level, or may have already defeated several intruders without being beaten. They may also be a higher level than you. I've played hundreds of hours of the 1v1 hacking multiplayer of Watch Dogs, which is why I quickly recognised the hiding spot he had. He was clearly waiting in a spot where it was hard to get a line of sight needed to start the hack. I went to the other side of the building to try and get a line of sight or to use the cameras. At around 2 minutes, I commented that it wasn't worth quitting the game since he was already aware of me. There was no surefire way to know this other than I'd been in the game several minutes, and from his position it was odds on he knew I was there or was expecting someone. When a player is aware of you in the game and you quit, you will still lose the match. So in a sense, I had nothing to lose by trying to win. Here I was trying to hack into the cameras on his side, but noticed he was already using the camera, and I thought there was a chance he'd seen me, which is why I took cover. I also noticed the explosive icons from the IEDs near me. The way these were stacked up is unusual. You only need 1 or 2 of these to kill or expose an intruder. Although it would be possible to purchase 8 of these and then craft another 8, as he had clearly already booby-trapped the staircase, I'm inclined to think this was part of whatever cheat package was in use. The way I was finally able to get the hack started was by piggybacking on the cameras on his side of the building. This was just map and game knowledge. I've sometimes used this place as a hiding spot in the game, and I knew that almost every angle was covered by a camera. You don't need to have a physical line of sight to install the backdoor program. One via a camera is enough. Once the backdoor was installed, I immediately put as much distance as I could between us. He had clearly rigged the construction area as we had seen earlier, and odds were in his favour here. The best option was to make him come to me at another location. At this point, I still didn't know I was dealing with a cheater. I was just trying to play the best I could. When you install the backdoor, you still have 1 minute to initiate the hack, so don't be in a rush to press that X button. There's an area marked on the minimap. It extends for a few blocks, and using this distance means the defender has to waste precious time travelling to you. Within the first 25% of this hack, the defender uses a jam comms. This delays the hack for a short amount of time. This is where you can see that this defender isn't actually that experienced at playing the proper game. For a start, if you're being invaded, don't use a jam comms until the last 25% of the hack, when the circle is at its smallest. This means you have the longest amount of time with the smallest possible space to search for the intruder. This was the first moment I knew I was dealing with someone who was cheating. You can clearly see them moving at super speed. Point number 2 about jam comms: they only work once. You can see here this person had not had to deal with that either, as they kept trying to set off jam comms even though it wasn't delaying the hack any longer. Again, this points to this person not actually having played the game properly. They're probably used to just getting the drop on anyone unlucky enough to trigger one of their traps. When being invaded, watch the blue circle on the minimap. Every time the hack completes another 25%, it will reposition itself in reference to where the intruder is hiding. You can see here on the first 25% of the hack, the blue circle moved significantly in my direction because I was so far away from the centre of it. So as it approached 50%, I tried to move towards the centre. This meant that the circle would not move much and might not give away my location. Here is a much clearer view of this player cheating. You can see them run round the corner at super speed on foot. This was the final example that the player hadn't really had to deal with finding an intruder. He walks by my car within 10 feet of it with his phone out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times before finally getting an ID on me when he was looking right at the car. If you're being invaded and you suspect the invader is in a line of cars at traffic, the game will favour the invader slightly in this case. Unless you look purposefully at the invader's car, it will tend to jump to the next car. It stops defenders just running with the phone out and sweeping a street easily. If you notice your phone skip a car, go back and have a good look, be sure. The final action, or rather non-action I was doing here, was not moving the car. Although I knew it was only a matter of time until he saw me, any player car always sounds different to other cars in game. The engine note is louder and the sound is distinctive, so revving the engine could have drawn unwanted attention. Normally I don't hide in cars at all, but I knew that I'd have to take off quick. Here, for a brief moment, you can see him managing to keep up with the car on foot like the T-1000 from Terminator 2. This is probably also the final indication that it was an inexperienced player. He couldn't shoot me while running, and by the time he'd stopped and taken aim with the grenade launcher, I would be going too quick for it to be effective. If he was a higher level player, he would have had the Destroyer sniper rifle, which can disable cars with one shot. I don't know why they didn't continue chasing me, whether it was easier to just let me go and wait for another victim, or they realised that even for discovering me before the hack was done, they would still get points. Either way, I like to think that game and map knowledge triumphed here today. I honestly don't know why someone would cheat in a game like Watch Dogs. I hate cheating in any multiplayer game, but particularly in Watch Dogs, there's no real end game for levelling up. Just a few small perks that frankly would still require you to be able to play the game effectively to benefit from them. Please don't cheat in any multiplayer game. Your cheating will adversely affect another person's enjoyment. Thanks for watching. Oh shit.
Holy fuck. Moving up.
It went right the way around and got up behind me there.
There you go.